you! Get the fuck off my land, you corrupt fucking cunts!
Thank you.
You corrupt pieces of fucking shit! Fuck all of you! Get the fuck off my land! Get the fuck off my land, you corrupt fucking cunts! Fuck you, corrupt fucking cunts! Pieces of shit! Each one of you fucking are corrupt pieces of fucking shit! You corrupt fucking cunts! You corrupt fucking cunts! Fuck you! Fuck all of you motherfuckers! Fuck you!
My dog's in the yard.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Now! I will fucking kill you, motherfucker! Go!
Okay, but my dog's in the
Get the fuck off my property, motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck all of you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You come back on my fucking property, you're dead, motherfucker! You're fucking dead! Fuck you! Fuck you, piece of shit! You're dead! Have
Have a good night, sir.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, motherfucker! Fuck you!
Good night.
Fuck you, brother! You're trespassing on my fucking property! Get the fuck off! I'm gonna kill your dog!
Have a good night. Come over here. Come out with your hands up.
I'm the owner.
Come out. Come out now.
Look, I got cameras. I got the whole thing recorded. No. Because they came onto my property and I told them to leave, and that's my only crime, is that I didn't want them on my property. So what the fuck? I told them to get off my property. I own this. They're not allowed. No trespassing.
Get your hands up. Get on your fucking knees. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
I'm down.
Get on your knees.
I'm down. I'm
Get on your
down.
fucking knees and stay there.
I'm controlled. Alright. I'm a disabled veteran. Please be easy on me. They trespassed on my property.
Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Will you pay me pay me for doing me wrong? Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Or will I have to get paid? Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Will you pay me for doing me wrong? Or will I have to get paid?
They're trespassing.
I hear you.
Trespassing on my property. I wanted them off my fucking property.
I understand.
And then they called you guys up with fucking lies.
Okay. Did they get off your property?
After I fucking told them to, eventually,
Alright.
but then they kept coming back.
So
They came back.
Okay. Well, they're gone now, though.
They were trespassing on my property.
I understand.
They were trespassing on my property. See that sign?
with you.
You see that sign? Look up. It says no trespassing. I don't like trespassers.
Alright.
I'm allowed to tell people to get off my property.
Thomas,
I'm allowed.
arguing with you.
Then why are you guys still here? I want them arrested for
So the
trespassing.
concern is
They
how
came
you
onto my property and threatened me.
Okay, but the concern is how you told them. Right?
I don't like people on my property.
Okay. And
I'm
that's
allowed to tell people to get the fuck off my property. People should know fucking better than going on fucking people's property. Mental problems.
okay. But did the people know you had mental problems?
Obviously, they need to. They shouldn't be trespassing on people's property.
Okay. So what
Trespassing
happens now
on
is
my property.
They're off your
Trespassing
property.
on my property.
They're off your
Trespassing
property
on
now,
my
Thomas.
property.
They're off your property now, though.
And
So now can we talk about what happened? Can you just tell me
look
a little
on the
bit?
camera. Look on the camera. I got the whole thing recorded.
You have the whole thing recorded?
The whole thing is, look, my whole fucking house is surveilled. Look up, cameras.
Okay.
The whole fucking thing was on camera, and they're fucking lying.
Okay, and what do you think they're lying about?
This motherfucker told me that they told him I had a gun. Explain to me why I'm not allowed to tell people to get off my property.
You can, but you can't do it with a weapon.
I didn't do it with a weapon. Look on the camera, I didn't have a weapon. I pulled a gun on these fucking people.
Nobody told me anything about
That's
that.
this motherfucker. One of you motherfuckers came up and said a gun.
Not me, sir.
One of you motherfuckers came up and said a gun.
So
It'll
I'm
be
gonna
on
tell
the
you that
fucking.
when they told me
This
they
whole.
I don't, otherwise I wouldn't ask.
They were trespassing on my property. They were trespassing on my property. I own this land, and they were trespassing. Are people allowed to just come on people's property without permission?
They're not.
Are people allowed to come on people's property without permission? Am I allowed to tell people to get the fuck off my property?
But you're not allowed to point guns at them.
I didn't have a gun. I don't have a fucking gun.
Hold on.
I didn't have a fucking axe. Fucking conversation was recorded. It's audio recorded.
Okay.
I don't like people on my fucking property. I'm allowed to tell people to get off my property.
Okay, and they're off your property now.
Hey, Sergeant.
Okay.
I don't like people on my property. I'm allowed not to have people on my property I don't want. People can't just come on people's property with no reason.
Who is this behind you?
Who the fuck cares?
I'm just curious. You seem to care less.
My property. They
Okay.
trespassed on my property. I'm allowed. Then why the fuck are we still here? They trespassed on my property. I told them to get the fuck off. I shoot a fucking dog off my land. And here we are. You guys are against me for defending my property against fucking people. I didn't know what they were doing.
Would it be okay if we tried to get you some clothes on you?
No. You taking me to jail or not?
So I don't know.
For trespassing? For somebody fucking trespassing on my property? I told them to get the fuck off. Y'all either arrest me or leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, you told me that you had mental illness.
Yeah, I got fucking severe fucking mental illness. It goes from killing people in Iraq. So fuck you. Because they're getting blown up in Iraq. I fucking don't want people on my property. I don't want people on my fucking property. I'm allowed not to have
I
trespassers.
just want to know what
I'm allowed.
diagnosis is.
I'm allowed not to have trespassers on my property.
Hey, man. Stay here for a second.
I'm allowed not to have trespassers on my property. That is my right. For all I know that they were trying to kill me. That they were a fucking gang of people trying to kill me. I have rights.
Is that what the camera showed?
It should.
That they were a gang of people?
There's 3 fucking people.
Okay.
3 fucking people against me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Multiple fucking military age combatants on my fucking property? What the fuck am I supposed to do? They were trespassing on my property.
Thomas.
They were trespassing on my property.
Thomas, so I took your advice, and my officers got some video from your house. And after we watched the video, it shows exactly what you said.
That they were trespassing on my property without provocation?
So what it shows is that they were trying to get their dog, and they come over here, and then...
They couldn't knock on the front door and ask like a fucking normal person?
And then it shows you did exactly what you said. You went and you got like a garden tool to shoo the dog away, and you kind of waved the dog away. It does not show that you waved it at them like they claimed. So what it shows is that you were telling me exactly the truth. Okay? So what that means for us is we don't have a reason to arrest you and
get off my property.
To jail.
Get off my property.
So,
and this fucking cunt pulled a fucking gun on me. This fucking cunt pulled a fucking gun on me. Fuck you. Get this fucking cunt. He pulled a fucking gun on me.
I know.
He pulled a fucking gun on me for defending my property. They fucking trespassed on my fucking property.
They know
this is how you
now
fucking treat me.
They saw the video.
Thomas,
They I want their fucking names. I want fucking trespassing charges fucking trial.
They're telling you that you're right. Right?
I know I'm fucking right.
Somebody is arguing with you, and we're trying to get to a point where we can apologize to you for everything that happened.
Then fucking pay me. This motherfucker pulled a gun on me in my fucking yard for defending my property.
But what we can do
They
is
fucking trespassed on my property.
This conversation if you continue to yell at us. Right?
Then get off my property.
We want to.
Get off my property.
You're in handcuffs. We don't.
I don't give a fuck.
So if you give me one more second to talk to you, because I've been treating you with respect.
No, you haven't.
You may have me confused.
You fucking liar.
I've been talking to you
Fuck
just
off.
like this whole time.
Get off my property.
So
you already told me I was right. I defended my property, got them off my fucking property. Now leave me alone. The only reason I'm agitated is because you guys are fucking with me. Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, Thomas.
So then, Thomas, can we get the handcuffs off you so we can...
Yeah, take these fucking handcuffs off me.
In order to do that,
Fuck
you need
you.
to stop yelling at me, please. Okay?
Get off my property.
Can I take the handcuffs off?
Get off my property, you corrupt fucking cunts.
Thomas, stop.
Thomas,
You're all fucking corrupt.
Stop talking,
You're all
Thomas.
fucking corrupt.
Thomas, stop talking.
Can you take a breath for 1 second?
Fuck you, corrupt ass motherfucker.
So we can get these cuffs off.
I was in the right, you fucking admitted. They came onto my fucking property and this is how you fucking treat a disabled combat veteran? I fucking served this nation. I fucking deserve better than this from you motherfuckers.
Light? Yeah. Will that help you?
Yeah.
Fuck all of you motherfuckers.
So Thomas, what?
Fuck you. Either arrest me or get the fuck off my property.
I'm trying to get the handcuffs off.
Get the fuck off my property, you fucking cunts.
I can't see how to do
You
this.
corrupt pieces of shit.
Thomas, can I get these cuffs off of you?
Corrupt piece of fucking shit.
Let me step back there, please.
Do you want me to hold the flashlight for you?
Fucking corrupt piece of shit. I was
Thomas,
defending my fucking property.
I'm gonna get these
I was
cuffs off
defending
you,
my
okay?
fucking property.
Thomas.
I need you
I
to
was
be relaxed
defending
when
my
I do
fucking
this, all right,
property.
Thomas?
Okay, will you...
Fuck all of you.
We're telling you
Fuck the
you're right.
Pablo police.
Thomas,
Fuck
shut
off.
up. Stop.
Hold still, buddy. I'm trying to
You
get these
fucking
off,
corrupt
okay?
pieces of fucking shit. You're all fucking corrupt pieces of fucking shit.
There's
Fuck
one.
you.
Hold still. I'm
Corrupt
gonna get
piece
this
of
other one off
shit.
You, okay?
You corrupt piece of shit. Come onto my fucking property and arrest me for defending my fucking land?
Hold
Fuck
still,
all
buddy.
you. I served this fucking nation with honor, and this is how you fucking treat people
Will you be
defending
able to
their
help
fucking
him?
property?
You need us to help
Fuck
him
you.
in his share and stuff?
Fuck you. Get the fuck off my land, you corrupt fucking cunts.
Thank you.
You corrupt pieces of fucking shit. Fuck all of you. Get the fuck off my land. Get the fuck off my land, you corrupt fucking cunts. Fuck you, corrupt fucking cunts, pieces of shit. Each one of you fucking are corrupt pieces of fucking shit. You corrupt fucking cunts. You corrupt fucking cunts. Fuck you. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. Fuck you.
This is now a condition of bond. Mr. Warnick, that means that if you do not complete the order, comply with my order to schedule the evaluation with Ms. Granado within 7 days, that I will issue a warrant for your arrest because you will have violated a bond condition. I had hoped that we would have had the evaluation scheduled by the time we had the status conference so we could move forward with finding out whether the defendant was competent to proceed or not. So I'm giving Mr. Warnick until March 7th 2022, that's 7 full days after today, to contact Ms. Granato, or otherwise his bond will be revoked and I will have the evaluation done in custody.
And 2024, Your Honor, I think you said 22.
Well, I sure meant 2024, and I appreciate that correction. March 7th of 2024. The defendant and or counsel must provide written notice to the court that the evaluation is scheduled by end of day on March 7th, 2024. Ms. Granato has indicated that a status report, that the report, the competency evaluation should be able to be to this court by April 18th, 2024. And that means we need to get the evaluation date scheduled forthwith. I will be entering a separate order that CDHS complete the report no later than April 18th, 2024. I want to move on then to the motion to withdraw, unless there are questions that either counsel wishes to raise regarding the competency evaluation.
No, Your Honor.
And
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
thank you. You might have to speak up a little bit, Mr. Doheny, because that didn't come through really clear and we have to pick it up on the FTR.
Will do, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Kustis has filed a motion to withdraw, and the court has reviewed the motion. The court would like to determine if there is an actual conflict. So I think I'm going to move everyone else except Mr. Warnick and Mr. Kustis and myself to the lobby so that I can address that issue. So this might take just a second. All right, I'm having a little trouble with my cursor that IT has been trying to fix, and is not quite fixed. Justin, when I'm clicking on the individual's name, like right now I have Mr. Doheny and it's saying move to stage, and I'm not seeing a move to lobby. Can you provide any further information?
Yeah, I don't believe that moves them to the lobby. I'm actually trying to figure it out myself.
I do it a lot, but I usually have a list of the participants that comes up on the side, and I'm looking now to see if perhaps it's at the bottom. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. All right. Okay, I believe the only people we now have in the courtroom are Mr. Kustis, Mr. Warnick, myself, and then the two clerks, which are Mr. Aldecoa and Mr. Avila. That other phone number that you're seeing is what's being used to connect us to the FTR in the courtroom. So that's not another individual. So I wanted to first start with Mr. Kustis. Do you believe that there is an actual conflict or an irreconcilable difference between you and Mr. Warnick and your representation of him?
I do now, Your Honor. Mr. Warnick had grieved me with the state bar. He's also now threatened to destroy my reputation through messages as well. So I do think there is a conflict.
Thank you. Mr. Warnick, I'm going to have you turn your microphone. I think maybe you already have it off mute. What I want to ask you is you can just answer this yes or no. Do you wish to have Mr. Pustis withdraw as your attorney? So, Mr. Warnick, that's Mr. Warnick. Mr. Warnick, I'm going to mute you if you keep talking. Okay, I've muted Mr. Warnick, and I'll go back in a couple of minutes or seconds here to see if he stopped talking and wishes to answer the question. Mr. Warnick, I had muted you because you did not answer the question. At this point, the only information I am asking from you, and the only information you're to provide is, do you wish to have Mr. Pustis withdraw as your attorney? Okay. I think I have to mute Mr. Warnick again. So I've muted Mr. Warnick again, and I'm going to bring everybody else in from the lobby. So one moment, please. Okay, everybody is back in from the lobby who was present in the courtroom previously. And the court has spoken with Mr. Pustis and Mr. Warnick. The court continues to make a record that it had to mute Mr. Warnick because he is not responding to the court's inquiries. If the court finds that Mr. Pustis has presented reasonable representation that there is an irreconcilable difference and a conflict in him continuing to provide counsel to Mr. Warnick. At this point, the court grants Mr. Pustis's motion to withdraw, so you may leave the courtroom at any time. The court thanks you for your appearance today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so the next thing that I wanted to look at is appointment of counsel for Mr. Warnick. So the court can appoint the public defender back to represent Mr. Warnick. I know that there were two prior public defenders who had withdrawn, but they don't have any evidence that there's a conflict with the entire public defender's office. So I am going to let Ms. eidsmo, I hope I said that right, respond.
Okay. Sorry. Can you hear me through the computer now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Perfect. I fixed it. Awesome. We do not have a conflict at this point. I would ask that our office be appointed. We do have a qualifying application. I have not been able to access the filings on e-filing because I just filed an entry of appearance right now. So I'm going to need a while to set over, and if I could just get the new court dates so that we can be up to speed.
All right, thank you. The court appoints the public defender's office to represent Mr. Warnick. However, the court does want to make note that Mr. Warnick has appeared before this court with 3 different counsel, 2 public defenders, and one private counsel, and all three counsel have requested withdrawal, primarily based on an difficulty in communication with Mr. Warnick and his not responding to them. So the court is putting Mr. Warnick on notice that the court is not going to appoint a fourth public defender or ADC to represent him. And just to be clear, I'm not implying there has been ADC. Mr. Kustis was private counsel. So, Mr. Warnick, you need to cooperate with the public defender that has been appointed to represent you, because this is going to be the last public defender that I appoint for this case. You have a duty to work with the public defender appointed and to cooperate, to communicate, to respond to emails and phone calls and meeting requests. So at this point, then the next issue that I have is setting up a new status conference. The court is going to require that the next status conference be in person for all counsel and the defendant. And the court wishes to set the next status conference after April 18th, 2024, unless either counsel has an objection or a need to set something prior to that time. We're doing that because that's the date that we should have the competency evaluation. And it doesn't appear to me that we can move forward with much until we know whether or not the evaluation determines that Mr. Warnick is competent or not competent to proceed. So let me check in with both counsel and see if anyone wishes to raise any objection to setting after that date. Mr. Dehaney?
No concerns with doing that for the people, Your Honor.
Hey, could you say that one more time?
No issues, no objection to that.
Thank you. And then Ms. Eidsmo.
We have no objection to that. Thank you.
Right, then, counsel, if you would get out your calendars. So, Justin, I want this to be in person, so I know we need to coordinate with you so that we have a courtroom in Denver. So I'm hoping that you can assist us in doing that now. Is that possible, or do you have to check on things with the division and availability?
No, I think we can set this in person in courtroom 1G. They only have court or docket on Mondays, so if it's any other day besides Monday, I think we're good.
All right. How do we look on for counsel? I'm going to ask you to check April 23rd through the 26th. Any days that you are not available?
I am actually supposed to be in a trial all that week, so unless we did an 8 o'clock setting, I would not be able to accept a date in there. Or I guess we could do a lunchtime setting as well, around noon.
Mr. Dehaney?
Your Honor, Mr. Ratner, the DA who is normally on this, he's in trial as well that week. Mr. Ratner's in trial that week, so if we can pick a different week, that would be probably best.
Okay, I don't have a lot of weeks available, and so let me check with you and see if each of you is available on April 19th.
That would work for Mr. Ratner.
I am not available. I'm going to be at a leadership conference for supervisors, but I could have an attorney I supervise cover the hearing for me.
Okay, and then I'm going to check one other date also with you, Mr. Dehaney, April 30th or May 1st.
Those would be preferred. April 30th would be perfect if we could do that, Your Honor.
I am in trial both those days, but I could again accept an 8 o'clock or a noon setting on either of those days.
Justin, are we able to accommodate a new setting?
Yes, we can set it at noon.
All right. Well, Mr. Doheny, did you say that Mr. Ratner was also in trial the week of April 22nd? Are you saying that the 30th would be better for you?
Correct. The only one he's in trial for is that week of the 22nd, but the 30th would be great.
Right. Then I'm going to set this for April 30th at noon. And Justin, could you give me the courtroom number again?
Sure, it's courtroom 1G, G as in Gilbert.
Okay. So this will be set in courtroom 1G on April 30th at noon. Now, let me actually just check in with Ms. eidsmo. I keep saying that wrong. Would it be more convenient for you if we set it at 12:15?
It's fine. I'm just gonna have to let the trial judge know that I need to take about a 30-minute break, and they're usually they're used to that, so it's pretty accommodating. So 12 is fine. Thank you, though.
Near that. Okay, and then before we conclude the status conference, I want to check in and see if either counsel has something else that they wish to present.
No, Your Honor, not from the people.
No.
All right, so the last thing I just wanted to bring to everybody's attention is to make certain that the orders that I issued, I think, yes, 2 days ago on Monday, are viewed by counsel and provided to Mr. Warnick, because I have entered an order. Mr. Warnick entered filed a number of motions by email, pro se, in several different divisions. And the court declined to rule on any of them and took no action because they were filed pro se and Mr. Warnick was represented by counsel. Mr. Warnick may have misunderstood that his requesting that his attorney withdraw or the attorney filing a motion to withdraw meant that he no longer had counsel. That is not the case. The motion to withdraw must wait for 14 days unless I address it in a hearing, which I did today, which was less than 14 days. So the withdrawal was effective as of today. Mr. Warnick is represented now by the public defender. All motions must be filed on behalf of the defendant through counsel. I entered a separate order indicating that emailed pleadings, filings, etc., that are emailed to the division will not be accepted. They will not be reviewed. They will not be accepted. They will not be put into the register of actions. I did a courtesy of entering the pleadings that were entered on, I think mostly sent to the divisions on the 21st, 22nd of February, of having them entered